little bit of both. Solarplex City. Oh, a guy named Vaughn Greer sounds like a winner. Ah, COVID-19, COVID 2020. It's gonna be my new Twitter name. COVID 2020. Matt Buckhalter. COVID galore. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. Ticket. Ah, just giving it to him. Raw. Eddie Humphrey with 2 and Reed Bannon with 1. That's it. Damn. Yeah, these guys are. He's at like a 98, I think. 97. Yeah, 99. Could be. Oh, Patty Humphrey just unlocked his abilities. Where's that? Where's he at? He's ready to get this shit off. Puta. Yes, sir. Sounds good. Yeah. No. Thank you. I ate my lunch at like 2:40, 2:30. Mm-hmm.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the New York Giants and the Indianapolis Colts. Kickoff now just moments away. It is finally time to crown a champion, as I'll hand it over to the two men who will call the action, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Coach, thank you very much.
Just having
it's
cats,
the National Football League, presented by EA Sports.
Just having cats hard.
Tonight, it's all on
That's
the
what
line.
Ray would say.
We're just going
to have cats
Trophy,
hard.
as it'll be the AFC champion Indianapolis Colts taking on the NFC champions, the New York Giants. Alongside my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. We are honored to be here for the biggest spectacle in sports, the Super Bowl. Are you ready, partner?
I am more than ready, and I love the word you used, honored, because it is an honor to be here. It's a privilege to be here.
Maybe that's what
My
we should
excitement
do.
is just about to burst through the
league.
booth. I can't wait to do this.
Well, and sitting with both of these teams,
Because you know we'll be committed, and you really have to like sit with your team that you draft for a few years and let them develop. That'd be so sick.
Ready to stop the talking
and
start playing football.
Yeah, they were probably ready a while ago. Now they can just focus on it. It's done. The only talking they have to worry about now is post-game, and they hope that they'll be talking as the winning team.
And we'll see.
And you really won't be able to make many trades the first year or two.
Because
you got to really
always
just play it
adjustments
safe.
in this game.
I want to see if they come out
Because all your top picks, like top 10
but they have
picks, are all
enough
like
confidence
5-year
to attack
contracts,
early
automatic.
and try and take advantage of the other team's
You
nervousness.
know, and then like your next round, like the next 10 picks are all 4-year deals, and the other guys are 3 and 2 and 1. Your last 10 guys or so that you draft are like, it's crazy. It's tight how they do it though. So you really got to make a choice to really draft that guy that high if you want him that long, right? So yeah, pretty tight. Here we go.
It has been a tumultuous 2 weeks, but it is finally time for football as we're underway in Super Bowl 62. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple
that Parker
yards here
Hemingway?
first trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Yeah.
So here are the Giants
the
ready to
matchup
start their
stays the
initial drive
same.
of the game. And a glance
Yeah,
here
those
at the man
dudes,
calling the
those
plays
with
under
those
center,
pants,
their
with those-
6'4" quarterback.
With those pads that he's got, those
today,
thigh pads, those are sick.
the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
Throwing to start the drive.
Yeah.
Forbes. That is incomplete. And we take a look now at the New York offense.
And this offensive line, they're going to have to be a lot better than
See
they
what
were
this
right there.
awesome offensive line can do against this awesome
But they definitely
defensive
got a big
line.
challenge ahead of them in this one, because this defense,
It's a big
they
matchup.
love to run blitz, and they clog up the running lanes.
Now he'll look to throw here on
See
second
how
and
that
10.
works.
And that is incomplete. A look there at the defensive starters for the Colts. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago. And last week in that victory, they were pretty good. Probably a pretty easy film session.
You're not going to see the Colts do that many times, folks. I'll
I'll
tell you what, and when they do, they get to
kick
us.
back and enjoy the show because they played well. I can just tell you from experience, after a win is when coaches come down on you hard.
I know the
Because they want to
spring.
emphasize all the mistakes that happened. Because you won, you're in a good mood. They want
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16.
They were trying to work on a rookie.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
too many ones in this play.
That was a
First quarter,
beat.
first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
They hit him right in the the shoulder
the
pad.
Indianapolis offense now as they get set
they tell
to
you
take
not to
over.
do. Let it come all the way into your chest. Catch it with the hands. It's like the we used to make those all the basically. Oh, Kev Cruz.
They'll run on first down. Callaway, he'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. Second and 4. And this is
He felt the
incomplete.
pressure up the middle of my back.
He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too
He was
hard.
pushing.
Late and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Well, I just assumed it was, you know. I was like, oh,
first drive
that.
of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a
Or
little
throw
bit
by
deeper than
Bannon.
that. Defense went out,
Threaded
forced a
the needle.
turnover,
The
gave the
venom
ball to the offense.
outstretched
It's
like
now
he
the
threw his
offense's
hand, his
responsibility
arm.
to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Going for the deep ball.
Wow.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And he's going to get this one to the 20-40-yard line.
And will undoubtedly go down as
That's
the
a nice job
all-time leader.
defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and
They
then
did
it's a
that.
tip drill.
Freaking
And good
fake
concentration by
draw,
him
pump
to react
fake,
to it
fucking
and pull in the
wall.
interception.
So Tay Edwards. Edwards got hit. It was Bingham and McKinney both converging with that. McKinney, I think, got the hit. Oh,
New
look
York set to
look at
take
24
the field.
flip over
They
at
were
the end.
intercepted the first time they had the
Triple,
football, but
yeah.
now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception.
got you.
What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no
You don't
points.
wanna-
So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe
Both
will be
teams trying to go
successful.
deep.
Find your playmakers and
They're
give them the
getting kicked
football.
off a
Now
tip.
Saquon Barkley, and he is met quickly in the backfield.
Wow.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first
Now
half.
Jerry
We know,
Richardson.
you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bother
Just
him
throws
in
his
at
hands
varying
down at his
levels,
knees
because if
and
you
just
grab
throws his
everyone to the
helmet
line of
right into him.
scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but
Doesn't
room
even-
to run.
He puts his hands down in his pockets and just throws. Dude, have you seen that wrestler that does that shit? That has his hands in his pockets and does like moves and just hits. Dude, that's the most amazing thing you'll ever. It's probably the most like swagged out shit you'll ever see. I've never seen nothing. He gets into the ring with his hands in his pockets and does like flips. Just like it's
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now, 3rd and long.
just
Operating from the gun. Forbes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down.
we might be in the record if we report this to EA Sports. We
Understanding
may
the
be
game,
all-time
understanding
record.
positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after
Most
catches.
seasons
I
ever
think we just
played
saw that on display
from
right
before
there.
the.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning
And we
it
started
upfield.
this like in the Super Bowl week.
And the Giants
Didn't we? Or
send
like in
out
the
their punter
playoffs.
now,
In
as
real
he's on to
life.
punt for the first time tonight.
Yeah.
That's going to go in the books
Well, I was
as a
thinking too.
55-yard
Pretty good idea.
punt. Well done. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks.
I think it all came together there. In breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball.
He's the new Vernon Rankin. Right.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And it is incomplete here.
Green Kitchens.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. It's his 3rd year in the league. Not a rookie, not even a sophomore. He's got to know by now when to get rid of the football.
Yeah, so much for the internal clock. I think we put an external clock on now. When we went plus 5 seconds, the ball's got to get away from him. Otherwise, that's the end result.
The Colts send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Completes it to Coleman. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Down that line
on 2nd down now. It's May.
Oh, there he is again.
A short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Forbes finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And the Giants send out their punter now, standing right on his own 5-yard line.
Ouch, that hurt, Charlie.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And the Colts getting ready to go.
Swing, yeah.
The results for them have not been strong to this point.
Couldn't get past that 2nd guy. I thought he was going to hit a juke on
So
the
would it be
next
too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. 2nd and 13.
Wow.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Doing his best Lester Lewis impersonation, splitting that double team.
Something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The Colts send out their punter.
Let's see where the big old
the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
What a kick.
Fielded just inside the 30.
Oh.
It's a 49-yard punt.
Very strong.
9 there for the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for
I'm surprised there's not a giant crater in the middle of the field yet or something.
Someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team.
I don't know either. It sounds like
some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. On the draw, this is Barkley.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back.
Shed's Luther family. Shed's another. I didn't see it.
Have a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Bowman was coming around that edge. That was his patented.
It's Benson. Good
Just
defense. Only a yard, and it'll be
my God.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Good awareness by Forbes, though, to get it out quick.
And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away.
We would have got sacked, you and I, on that. How fast he got in. He was in like 1 millisecond.
He gets it away.
Oh,
what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
He always has big games, big Super Bowls.
Walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
On first down.
I was saying this is Alden territory.
Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. Back to throw now in his own end zone.
Saw that blitz coming on.
That's complete.
TJ Swing.
And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here.
Metcalf.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Back to throw here. That is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground.
Big fucking headed retard.
Now coming up.
He looks like fucking Darth Helmet.
For a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play.
And you know you get one every fucking year.
Coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And
we'll probably run a fake punt right here.
The Colts send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Set up a nice return.
Taking it about the 36. We'll call that
a return is looking. Those 2 guys coming down a block. Those 2 guys
will take over with a new set of downs. And the Giants ready to come out now. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes the better punter may actually determine the outcome.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. A gain of 3.
Great game so far. Great back and forth. Good defense. Tough, hard
Forbes. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. The 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And I'm sure for these guys to break from the conference championship and the Super Bowl seems so long, to get out here and score that first touchdown has to take some tension out of the game.
As soon as I saw that was 73, I was like, go.
Think about the pressure that is built in the interim. to come out and get the first points in the Super Bowl.
I know.
Fantastic
wow.
for the team.
That's why I was like, oh, I couldn't believe it. He's like more of a man-to-man.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point.
Even though I got him kind of even. But
and this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
He's got a little more than those other guys doing as far as like
a heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Talking LeBron.
So they throw the pick
he
six.
had me heated this
now
morning.
as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
We can go ahead and thank Braun for this ring already. Thank you, King James. And this morning at 6:55, I know, but yeah, it's an exhibition game that they lost. And he said he only played first half, hater. And I just want you to know that I despise him.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon
Barkley. So then he says, so then he says, I know, I hate that he's giving the Lakers some rings. And I put, dude, you know that you're going to jinx this, right? Quit talking like it's a guarantee. He's lost 6 titles in his career. He's no guarantee, not ever. And he put, you control the line of scrimmage. You control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing. You got to make it there to lose it. This is a lock, and I put, and you have to win to be considered among the best ever. He put, he's got 3 on way to 6, and he didn't have Shaq there to carry him to those. And then I told him Bruce Smith has over 200 sacks, but he lost 4 bowls. That's why you never hear about him, but they act like Reggie White was God. And I put, yeah, Shaq carried them, LOL, like he would have won without Kobe. Come on, man. Did you know that Black Lives Matter, by the way? And he put, actually, he did the first year, he went to the Heat. I put, yeah, that's a pretty cool slogan, dude, Black Lives Matter. I put, I think I might get a tattoo on my face. And he said, oh.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Forbes. Looking left side, and he's got him in.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
May. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
Yeah, he's rigged with every single him the whole way. Yeah.
But if you're on offense,
oh, he's a dick rider. Yeah, he's a Celtics fan, and he doesn't even like him anymore. He just likes LeBron.
And the Giants send out
he was a Celtics
He's
fan.
Been terrific so far.
When they were winning, when they beat the Lakers. Dude, he just likes to run his mouth.
So possession goes over here on the punt.
I remember this one year, though, he did will the Bears and Rex Gross into the Super Bowl, and he was hyping up Rex like before the season even started. Like, dude, and Rex played phenomenal then. And dude, I swear, Killian literally made Rex Gross.
What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit.
Dude, he'd walk out of a bar and Killian would literally go, Rex! As loud as he could, it would just echo down the whole downtown Alvarado Street.
Second down and inches.
He just goes, Rex! Fucking Rex!
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Oh, he's good. He's the guy that I wish the Giants never traded. I was pissed that we traded him. We traded him for Carlos Beltran one year, like when he was 50. And I knew we didn't have any shot to win the fucking title.
First down. Callaway.
I was like, dude, you get rid of our top prospect pitcher that throws like 99 at the time? The fucking guy was ridiculous. Really, it was like consistently like 97. But, yeah, I'm like, dude, he was like, so I always have like this bitter thing about him. So when you ask me, like, I'm really not giving you probably the best opinion because I'm
5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down.
Yeah, because, you remember that man, he was a top prospect, Zach Wheeler. And, like, I remember one pick on him. For Carlos Beltran, he was about 37. I was just like, wow, that was tight.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
I remember I walked into Clark Park and I hit 3 beamers in an all-star game.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
Did I ever? Oh, do you know that I played that game more than any game, probably, of all time?
The other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5
that was literally
we
the
have
best
to be
game
able
I
to
ever saw.
convert. Now, I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to
probably
tell
like
us
his contact.
They believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they like some matchups that they
his contact
had.
was probably like 100.
Thought they could
Yeah, I think I
exploit
remember
them.
that.
Unable to do so on that play.
And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line.
Brandon, you're never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline?
There's this dude that delivers, he works for this company that delivers that treats our seed. With like treatment.
They begin with a run by Barkley.
But he delivers. He's like a delivery guy. I figured out who he looks like, who he reminds me of. I'm trying to figure out for like 2 years. Yeah, he looks like the guy from Lincoln Park, the guy that raps.
Now a first carry for the fullback.
That's him, dead on to a T. And he like even dresses like him, like in like he'll have like a Stussy shirt on or something with a hat like the Bill. I was like, next
Forbes. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense,
Chris?
The drag route. So tough to defend because
the
receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion.
He should probably say like, dude, we listened to this before our 12-year-old tournament back in the when we fucking came out and pounded it. Fuck. Yeah, guaranteed. Dude, Nick Russo was in the room and he was like, you like this? You like Lincoln Park? And I was like, fuck yeah, bro.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown.
Dude, that's how he's always been,
as of yet for this offense.
We got a couple of little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talk about, they shouldn't wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
Turned out Bruno now. He used to be the guy that would like sell to them and get them and like stamp them. And now he's the guy that's buying from them and he's still getting them.
No chance at all.
Unbelievable.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But
dude, when he was a senior in high school, he kicked it with us every day, and we didn't even know him. He just came up and started hanging out with us. Dude, and we were freshmen, and he was a senior, bro. And it was like, I bet all the seniors were like, dude, you're weird. They're probably like, what's up with you? Hangs out with all these freshmen.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense.
The reason why is because I was coming into high school dating like the finest chick in the school, and she was like a year older.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one
away. And he was in love with her, and he had to find out who I was.
This one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
So he like introduced himself at the Bronco World Series.
We turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but
the summer was like 2 days before the school year started.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about
Didn't he have like cancer?
Totally out of the game.
I'm thinking of that other guy, that lefty.
Or
something down in the fun trap.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Here's a 2nd and 7. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought
David
down,
Wells.
getting this one up to about the 35.
Oh, he was the man. He was the best
catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
Because that's my era.
A first down carry for Barkley, and this defense not giving him anything.
On your end,
Maybe
yes. Like from your perspective, yes, that's insane. From mine, I'm going, fuck no, I knew exactly who he was talking about. As soon as you said he was that big bald dude, after I said lefty Yankees, I knew exactly who he was.
First half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Oh, David Wells.
2 on the play.
He
And
was
that's
the
going to lead to a
best.
3rd and 11.
I was just, dude, that's so funny. I was just going to say he was like the Kurt Schilling before Kurt Schilling.
At the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys
He's kind of like the same attitude.
Spill into the backfield. So how are you going to
No, he was actually
a better
dude.
Like keep him in.
They were
your
both
running backs, they
good
have to step
guys.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Oh, you knew it was just a matter of time.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight.
Fumble right here. You know, shit works. Oh. You guys are coming to murder him, too. Oh! Oh, my Lord. Dude.
Well, he wasn't too far from
I think
breaking
CJ
that
Slayton is
officially. Give him 15.
More.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again.
Dude,
it's a second
both
quarter. His
guys.
team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
Yeah.
We talk about preaching
Maybe
patience
I
to a
should just
runner when things are a little bumpy
try
and
to block
going.
every punt and just
But we
do
have
that
to do
every
the same
time.
thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments.
Just do
They have to
punt
from
block
series
every
to
time and
series.
just...
So those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now.
Yeah, once you get past that first wave, there's always a huge fucking opening. Oh, what a play.
He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Big play here, man.
The
This
offense on
might be the
3rd
whole
down
first
tonight,
half.
they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. They're looking at 3rd in the
Oh,
nose
they
of the
faked the
football.
blitz.
That's into the hands of Edwards.
Funny, I thought we were
Catches for him
running
now
right
in the
after
first half of
that.
the Super Bowl. It's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook.
Instead they
Oh,
threw
so
that.
effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
I should probably run more of those, honestly. Just have like one, like hot route, one guy into that every once in a while.
This quarterback now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here.
That computer's tough, man. You really can't do a whole lot of...
Run on the draw. And he's going to get this past
You really
the 50.
never know what you're going to get from Maybe a lot of the time.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards.
You see what?
And it's 2nd and 2.
Sometimes it looks like, especially runs, I'll be like, all right, I bet you I can make a play here, even though I know I can't. But I still believe I will make a play, and for the loss of 4. Yeah,
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Ready? 8, read. 59.
Fucking big old gunslinger.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This is caught. 11 more on that one and another first down. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
You know what I noticed about Reed Bannon is his delivery was so long when he first started out, and now it's shortened up. Like I can get passes off a lot better now. And it's just progression.
back to throw. That's caught at the 1. No gain there on the completion. It'll be second down. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They come out here in the I. This is third and goal. Now this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here.
Yeah.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
And New York set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm?
Like,
a lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now for all the work he's getting.
Throwing to start the drive. Forbes. And he's
That's
going to get a good
guy
gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And he goes right back to him, but threw it too early.
The clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Hit you with a big one.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Wow. Have you ever noticed that guys online, when they're running the ball, like trying to beat someone to the end zone, they'll switch hands the whole time? They just keep hitting switch hands. You saw that?
Well, what a break here.
What the fuck is this?
Late in this
No
first half,
way.
and now they're set up in field goal range already.
With a chance to get more.
I saw
so what
that
you're
and I was
telling
like,
your
what?
unit as they go out onto the field is very simply this. We've got 3 in our hip pocket. Don't jeopardize that.
There's
Let's
gotta be
attack and
something
go for the big one here. Let's go get 6 and give ourselves a chance to really feel good going into the half.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts.
Maybe it's a user versus user thing.
Remaining in this first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
But yeah, I saw that on, remember that video I sent you on, I think it was on Twitter, it said I love Madden or something, where that guy just runs around in a circle and throws that ball. And then the guy ran it, but I saw him doing that. I was like,
as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's
complete. It was pretty cool watching the Giants last night.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And his kick is good.
Look at the scouting report and just throw to the scouting report.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter,
I mean,
but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
And they just pitch him the court until an off-speed step away that he dribbles over.
Out to the 25. 13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. On the run, it's Barkley.
Whoa, whoa, what is he doing?
Out of bounds
there.
there.
Barkley just glitched out.
That time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
I was like, oh, he's going to get around the edge and take it upfield. And then I was like, whoa, no, he's not.
With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The final shot
got 5 catches.
Break. Forbes, he's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight. As we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season from beginning to end. And now we'll play one half of football to decide who raises the Lombardi Trophy.
Pick six,
and for the
and then that punt
right
to the one, like right
Brandon
afterwards. That was like the first half, basically. That's basically what it came down to.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a
by the time the third quarter hits, though, either way, they'll open up that offense no matter what the game plan is. They will.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection is struggle.
And normally what you get is renewed determination.
Like whatever you wish for
when the
happens.
big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally.
Whoa.
He's not supposed to be on the ground. That hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll run on the draw. And he is swallowed up right.
Dude, put it this way, I drafted Real Muto to my Yankees team. That's how good I like him. How much I want. You know, I want all power up in my phone.
The gun now on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Lefty.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Oh, Jay Capper had a heart attack. We saw him
a good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Barkley.
Oh.
And
What an
they're able to
effort.
swarm him behind the
What an
line,
effort.
and his rough night continues. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. They'll run it now out of the gun. Just a yard on the first down
Wow,
carry,
two
so it's
safeties.
2nd and 9.
Indeed.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner.
Vaughn from
But
behind.
The converse is, though,
After he looked like
you've
he
got
was
to win
breaking
those
that right there.
one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
That's pretty tight. That double team.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Forbes.
Oh,
He's got the first
pirouetting.
down here inside the 30. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first
Right,
down
and they
at
are
the Colts
picking on the rookie
26.
Melton now. What's the all-pro Giant phone? He's been hitting him on these slants. Forbes. Drawing the defense with a pirouette. Freezing them. In place.
60 outlaw. Play.
On 1st down, Barkley. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. To throw on 2nd down. Forbes firing quickly here, and that's complete. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football.
Veteran
Here,
Willis,
a nice
wow.
route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Was it? No.
First and goal,
My
and they
first
got to be
CDs are
thinking
like
a chance to get right
Easy
back
E
into
and
this football
NWA.
game. Operating from the gun, Forbes.
I'm just saying, no, I
at the
understand.
7-yard
Oh,
line.
trust me, I had
No
Big
gain
Willie
there
set
on the
up.
completion. It'll be 2nd down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
CD though, I'm talking about, not like tape, because
Looking
tapes
to
I have
throw.
fucking records I had last time.
Forbes to the
So
goal line, but it's
I started out
incomplete.
with rock and
This has
records.
been
I
a
started
long
out
drive. You got to figure a
heavy,
field goal
like,
would be a
metal,
letdown. Can they
hair
convert
bands,
now on
80s
3rd and
rock.
goal? Back to throw.
Oh, it looked like everyone was
Colts D
confused
sticking to
there.
their
What was that?
assignments, and that brings up 4th.
Goodness. That's how to be
So now
converged.
4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself,
Yeah, it looked
just how
like
many more
Brewer might have
opportunities
picked
am I
it.
going
Looked
to
like
have
the
this
running back
close and
looked
have
like
this chance?
Mayer should have
I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it
there
done.
you go.
So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal
Right.
unit. From the right hash,
Saw
and this
that.
one just a chippy.
Maybe that's why. Got it, yeah.
This one is
Forced
right
it or
through.
something.
And they will indeed get on the board here, but still
Pressure.
trailing. It's now 13-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, punts went against them, but that feels a whole lot
Ray
better running
Price,
off
Ray
the field.
Price just
This
throws
is fielded a couple yards
as
deep.
hard as he could
And
every
he'll
pitch,
take
and
it
would
back
tail
to
up
about
and
the
in at your face.
19-yard line.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe
Yeah,
try
you
and
did.
find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
2nd and 6. Throwing middle,
Oh,
and
yes,
it's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
I was trying to think of like
A gain of
some
11
kind of
that
breakfast
time, and a
dish.
Colts first down.
Yolk like eggs Benedict. Oh man. Wow.
They'll run on first down. Callaway. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Back to throw.
Oh.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
This guy
down.
green Super Bowl.
That partner, his 2nd sack of the game, and that
3
puts him in some pretty
tackles
good
for
company.
loss, 2
17
sacks.
guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number.
You're that
3 sacks
position, that end
Got the
always
list here.
gets
If he gets
great
another one,
in
and
the
everyone
Super Bowl.
behaves nicely,
Who
we
was
might
it
just
before
list
they had to
those
get
out
rid
for
of, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Alright, I always see that. McManus.
On 3rd down, Metcalf. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down.
The tables
Off the
maybe
field on 3rd down. Excellent job and excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal,
Dodgers
field goal,
are up
field goal. They got field
1-0
goal
on a
last time.
Muncie
Now
homer.
they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more
And I
pressure
lost
on every
him
possession for you
15, 14 innings or
Barkley
something. 15
stripped
innings.
of the football, and the Colts pick it up. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Wow.
And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there.
He's the all-time greatest that we, yeah.
Now the try here for the point after.
Yeah. I know.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
72 tackles, which is 6 forced fumbles.
So not only the cough
16
up,
sacks.
but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter. Finished with over 300 yards on the night. Later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On 1st and 10, Forbes, and he will find his big tight end over the middle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 22.
Wow, it's
Not
kind
only
of
have they
being
completed a
said.
couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Forbes.
Oh, what a play
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
Dude, that was the best play action pass
before they're
Best play
inside the
action
25.
ever.
First
That
down,
was a fake.
Giants on a pickup of 14.
Yeah. I know.
On 1st down, it's May. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. May trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Back to throw. Forbes. Quick hitter here. It's complete. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Barkley. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 4 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Nickel big.
Looking to throw on second down. Forbes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants on third down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Forbes.
Dude.
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown.
Watch the burst by Benson off the line of scrimmage. And then watch
the Giants are able to cut into this lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown.
The previous play is under review.
Just the fact that he was even open out there off that, on that fucking double move
now the try
post
here for the extra point.
next week, and the burst off the line just that's why he was probably up. It was like, dude, it was almost like that was programmed right there to happen, that whole thing. With that burst, and then he gets open. Oh my god! I thought for sure, dude, I wasn't even thinking that it was gonna be a score. Dude, that was programmed. I don't know what just happened there. That's crazy. This game is fucking nuts. That's a 2-score game with the entire 4th quarter to play. A big 3rd and goal.
This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Yeah.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
Yeah,
You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll run on first down. Callaway. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Callaway.
Yeah, this is where you cash a check.
Right at
in
the 40-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Whoa, it looked like he was thrown to the middle of the field, and all of a sudden
it's second down. 4 yards
that?
on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Oh, look at Callaway trying to spin through traffic.
The Colts on third down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 41-yard line. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Callaway. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Ooh. Motion.
They'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
60 Pittsburgh. Watch the slack. Watch the slack.
He's good. He'll be good for you guys as long as he stays healthy.
On 1st down.
He's getting hurt the last couple of years, I think.
Just a yard on the
every
pickup
time.
there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Callaway, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Now they'll run on the draw. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off.
But
it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's had quite the turnaround, Charles. At the start of the game, passing game was a little bit of a mess, but he's back on the horse, so to speak.
Love seeing how someone can rebound from a slow start or a tough start. Means that they're strong mentally. They've kind of calmed themselves down. Everyone's rallied around them. Maybe they even change game planning a little bit in order to make things better for them.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Forbes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. On 4th down, Forbes, wide open receiver, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Forbes. Now they go screen. It's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Forbes. And a loose football. And the Colts pick it up. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules.
That was Lauderdale.
Game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Yep.
Looking outside, he's got it complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor, and it's a 1st down. Well, clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this one's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
We'll just do a regular one.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for
it'll
the
be
seam,
week 8. We'll definitely not play
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Right around the time the Raiders season falls apart.
Look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
There's 6 and 2.
Let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys, because the offensive guys always taught, find the 1st down sticks and make the play. Well, on defense, what do you want to do? Guard the 1st down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the 1st down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
This fielded at the 2.
How about some AirPods?
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
I've been using just the wired ones, but I put them all the way down inside like my sweatshirt all the way down into my pocket.
And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
All the way up my shirt into my pocket.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so it looked like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
Yeah, I should be done with golf about.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all. And now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
I'm gonna say that.
From the gun, Forbes.
It's
a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards.
We're playing at PG, and it starts out with 2 par 3s back to back, and there's no other sound I ever knew.
Because everything was right, got the completion,
and then a par 5.
But he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
2 par 3s and then a par 5.
They'll break the huddle.
You could either start out, real good or real bad.
2nd and 5.
Oh, just shank one right into the cemetery.
Taken down.
For real.
Right around the 48-yard line.
Oh, I've done it. I've done it many times.
Defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this
That's a breakfast ball right there. That's an automatic fucking mulligan. Yeah, it's automatic mulligan. First tee, shank one into the
For the Colts, an extra
cemetery.
defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
That's the old breakfast ball.
Operating from the gun.
Going up again.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It's pretty short, too. It's only like 150 yards, 155 yards.
Go on 4th down.
Nice little 8-iron right into it. Just
ding. Throwing deep here for Coleman. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty.
No, every hole says how far they are, right there on the tee box.
So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Well, there's always markers. There's usually a marker that marks if it's when it's 250 is usually the farthest marker you'll ever see is 250, and then it goes to 200, and then 150, and then 100. Yeah, there's like usually a little flag out there, and they're all different colors too, so you'll know.
Definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game...
But I use a GPS. I use an app on my phone that tells me, like, exactly how far it is to the fucking front of the green, to the pin. Yeah, you can move the marker. Yeah, so... But I actually just bought a rangefinder where I can literally zoom in on the pin and just click on the button, and it'll tell me, like, exactly to the pin.
And the scoreboard on their side,
dude, I'm coming out with just geared up, ready to roll. I got,
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it.
They're tight for Roche's.
1:57 to go in the ball game.
They actually look way different than Roche's, but it's just like the material. It's all mesh. It's fucking, they're sick.
He'll look to throw.
They're just some cheap basics that are like, they're like $60, $65, I think, down in dicks.
Get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
I saw some white Nikes too that are all leather. They're sick. They're just all white leather. They just get hella dirty. I might wear those. I haven't worn them for
too much mustard on that one. It gets a couple yards into the end zone.
Just clean them up.
A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back.
Or some white fucking ankle socks.
At time, a huge factor. They've come so far this year, but they need 2 quick scores late in the Super Bowl.
Wonder why.
Throwing on 1st down. Forbes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Ford still checking down.
He's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Looking to throw. Forbes.
Oh my God.
The football. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Back to throw. Forbes. And that is incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play.
Not Sherry.
Forbes. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may write a finish to this Super Bowl. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Did play good. Yeah, he should be. Might be him or Marriott.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Yeah, two
The
scores.
Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop
That was
with
the difference,
55
basically, those two
seconds
defensive
remaining
scores.
in the football game. The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. That is likely the final play of this game, and no better feeling, I would imagine, than taking a knee to wrap up the Super Bowl.
Culminates everything. The championship is theirs. And just think, the last play they had in practice before this game began was doing this. Practicing taking a knee and winning a Super Bowl.
And they get to do just that. And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in Indianapolis. The Colts are the Super Bowl champs. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
Cherry World was good to the Colts.
The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing.
I'll move the Colts to fucking Germany and they're going to be the fucking bratwurst.
Forever.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The
Washington
Trophy is theirs, and
supremacists.
so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season
Mike Melton.
it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gunn signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
Good question. It's hard to remember all these guys anymore. Like, really hard. I think he might be from yeah, one of those, maybe Louisville, honestly, somewhere weird, somewhere. Yeah, that's tough. I kind of was like SEC for a long time. Now I've been drafting way different. It's weird as far as schools. Yeah. Nate Forbes threw it 46 times, 65%. Not bad for that many passes. It's a ton. Yeah. Definitely not the MVP caliber. I know. It did. Yeah. Yeah. It was like that year. I know. Fenner got a carry. Darius May with 9 catches out of the backfield. That's not a good sign. Yeah. He's good. Yeah. DeLong had a nice game. McNeil. Benson, the tight ends played good for you guys. Coleman ended up decent there in the second half. Willie Wild, yeah, your tight ends had good games. Benson and Wilds. 9 catches between them. Lauderdale 1 catch with the fumble. bunch of drops. Max Dunn, McNeil, Barr, Coleman, May, Edwards. We had fucking all of them. The tight ends with the 2 long catches of the day. Everett Barkley gave up 3 sacks. Nixon 2, Rowe 1. These 2 tackles always, they give up a sack like every game. It's always them 2. Sanderson gave up 1. Sean Hawkins with 19 tackles. Bingham with 12. Lawrence 10. Alden 9. Mike Melton also poured in 8 tackles. So with those 2 picks, 2 for loss. Like Mikey Mayo, yeah. Yeah, these guys have been weird that I've been drafting like their colleges lately. Bowman with 3 sacks. To add to his legend status. Lester Lewis with a forced fumble. Yeah. Alden with 3 sacks. Rankin 1. Bass. Hawkins 19 tackles and a pick. Milton 3 passes deflected too, playing great out there today. Yeah, those 3 forced fumbles by the Colts. He's tight. No. I need as much money as possible. I'm kind of screwed. I kind of screwed myself. I signed guys that I shouldn't have, I'm pretty sure. Kind of screwed. Yeah, and that's gonna have to happen, I'm pretty sure. With all these draft picks, I'm gonna have to do that. Oh, all the practice squad guys with upgrades. Quarterback Connor White. I like Keith Boley. I got these guys young in the wings, like linebackers that I could probably move in. Be alright. I like Jazeer Connor. Skylar Schaefer, this guy's the truth. Just a straight speed rusher. That's all he's good for. Derek Small, the corner with 3 upgrades. This guy's promising. Right. What time? Oh, okay. .24 banger. Yeah, definitely. Guaranteed. We got like a month to do it, like exactly, like to the day. Unreal. I know. We actually pulled off the 19-0 first time for us, I think, ever. Finally got it. You got like 3 of them, you got about 2 or 3 of them, I think. A couple of them, maybe more. That's that fucking preseason shit. You're like doing all, like it takes you out of your actual game plan that you always run. Like, that's what it does to me every time. Just like, I like forget like how I really play and how I score. I'm trying to do all these weird fucking things. Also, I was thinking last season I didn't do it. I forgot to do it. I know. Something different. I know, I was thinking maybe running like the... Yeah. Yeah, I feel like my offense, I have about 6 of them that I can run and possibly score on any touch. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know.